All right, today we're going to dig into a company called NETSTAIRS. They're doing some really interesting stuff right at the cutting edge of real-time video communication. We're going to break it all down, their tech, their big vision, and try to figure out what it all means for, our super digital world.
So where do you even begin with something like this? Well, it all kicks off with this really big, bold vision from their CEO. He's not just talking about making your video calls a little better, he's actually describing this massive shift, a video-first digital economy. The whole idea is that real-time video, when you pump it up with AI, is about to completely change the game for everything we do online.
Okay, but that's the big question, right? Video-first digital economy sounds impressive, but what does that actually look like? What does it mean for you, for businesses, for how we all connect with each other? That's exactly what we're here to unpack. How do we go from this huge idea to something we can actually get our hands on?
Well, a big piece of the puzzle is their experience. This isn't some startup that just popped up yesterday. NETSTAIRS has been in the game innovating in video and real-time communication for 20 years. That's 2 whole decades of building, making mistakes, learning, and getting it right.
And you know what's kind of cool? It's their whole philosophy behind it all. They call their entire journey a quest for an ideal. It's this idea that they're always pushing, always trying to build that perfect, seamless way for us to communicate. So let's take a look at what that ideal looks like today. First up, let's talk about their core concept, the digital media room. Just think of this as the main stage, the virtual spot where all the magic happens.
So what exactly is it? Well, they call it a real-time and interactive virtual venue. The best way to picture it is to imagine a professional TV studio and a big corporate boardroom got smashed together. But it's all virtual. You can access it from anywhere, and it's built for lots of people to interact at once. It's not just one person talking at an audience.
And this is where it gets really practical. The digital media room isn't just one single thing. It's more like a complete toolbox for communication. You've got all the stuff you'd expect, like video conferencing and webinars, but also live streaming, file sharing, screencasting, the whole shebang, all in one spot.
Okay, so that's the room, that's the venue. Now let's pop the hood and see what's powering this thing. What's the engine that actually makes all of this work?
And that engine has a name. It's IBCPWAAS. Yeah, I know, it looks like a mouthful of an acronym, but it's super important to understanding how they can offer all this as a service.
So let's break that down. ICCPAS stands for Interactive Broadcast, Collaboration, and Communications, Platform as a Service. The really important part there is Platform as a Service. This means they're not just selling you a piece of software, they're giving you the whole engine so other companies can build their own custom solutions right on top of it.
And they're not just trying to make things a little bit better, they're calling this a leapfrog platform. The idea is to completely jump over the current technology out there and offer a totally new level of interactive media.
Right, but if you're going to leapfrog anything, you need a really solid foundation to jump from. So let's go one layer deeper and check out the tech that makes this whole IBCPAAS thing tick.
Look, a platform this complex doesn't just appear out of thin air. It's really standing on the shoulders of 4 key pieces of tech. You've got WebRTC, which is what lets you do real-time video right in your browser. No plugins needed. It's built on open-source standards, which makes it super flexible. It uses these real-time video codecs to make sure the quality is top-notch. And then, and this is kind of the secret sauce, it uses an interactive CDN, an iCDN. That's what makes that seamless many-to-many experience we were talking about actually possible.
Okay, so we've looked at the room, the platform underneath it, and the tech that holds it all up. But what does it all matter if nobody uses it? So the big question is, who is this actually for?
Well, the answer is pretty much everybody. This platform is designed to be incredibly versatile, and it serves a huge range of clients. We're talking governments, big corporations, schools, and hospitals, but also TV networks, movie studios, telecom companies, digital agencies, you name it. It just goes to show you that this need for really advanced, interactive video is, well, it's everywhere.
And that brings us full circle right back to where we started. That quest for an ideal.NETSTAIRS has poured 20 years into building their vision of what that is. But as technology changes and the way we live our lives changes, it kind of leaves us with one last question to chew on. What's the next ideal going to be? What does the next big leap in communication actually look like?